What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good. So in today's video I'm partnering up with Makartt for their pre-Black Friday sale from November 1st to the 15th. Several of their polygel kits and gel polishes will be up to 50% off, which is definitely a good deal. They're like next to nothing. Now would be like the best time to grab anything you guys were interested in. I really like this purple polygel kit from Makartt. It's one of my favorites. It literally includes everything you need to do a set of long nails. So let's do an unboxing. You get a 180 grit nail file. You also get a dual-ended polygel brush. One side has the polygel brush and the other side has the scraper tool. You also get an 8ml base gel and a top gel. And everything is all purple in this kit, which I love. I think that's so cute. Purple is one of my favorite colors. You also get a full-size 30ml 2-in-1 slip solution and nail cleanser that's purple tinted. The slip solution can be used to move the polygel around onto the nail. You also get 4 different polygels, which I'll be swatching. They are 15ml. And for those of you who aren't familiar with polygel, it's a mix between acrylic and builder gel. It's just a little bit harder than builder gel, so that makes it easier to apply than acrylic and builder gel. It's like the perfect hybrid. And you also get some dual forms in this kit. There are 12 different sizes. These you would apply the polygel on the inside of them, place them on your nail and cure in place, and you literally have a set of nails done like in 15 minutes because you only have to file them a little bit. The good thing about polygel is like they're not like that thick like acrylic, so they're easier to file. And there's also a little instruction manual in here. And I'm gonna go ahead and just start swatching the colors. The first color I'm swatching is the clear, which is 851. I really love Makartt's clear polygel. I talk about this in a lot of my Makartt videos, but they really do have the clearest polygel out there. There's no bubbles or anything, and it's super glassy. I haven't really found any other brand that compares to their polygel. It's just so nice. There's no bubbles or anything like that. It's not gritty. It's just really nice and smooth and glassy. The next color is 853, and this is kind of like a neon purple, but it's slightly muted. I really like this color as well. Sometimes these polygels can get a little bit stiff if they're too like cold, so you can soak them in warm water or use a base gel to apply them. In the video I used the base gel and they applied like a dream. The next one is 852, and this is like a light lilac shade, which is definitely one of my favorite shades of purple. These two purple shades are definitely my two favorites from the kit. They did a really good job at picking the right shades of purple. And this last one is 854. This is a deep purple shade. I like this one as well. But yeah, like I said, they picked like the perfect purple shades for this kit. These are like 3 of my favorite shades of purple. And I'm going to be curing these for 60 seconds. Depending on your lamp is how long you would have to cure them for. You would just have to check the instruction manual. But yeah, I applied a top coat off camera, and this is what they look like. If you guys are interested in this kit, check the description box for the links, and you can use my discount code for an additional 15% off, so definitely don't miss out. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into the tutorial. I did prep my nails off camera as usual. I do still have a little product on them, and don't mind my pinky. It's growing out. I hit the tip of it, but yeah, it's growing out and it's kind of taking forever. But anyways, I'm applying my dehydrator and 2 coats of primer. I'm using the Avila one, and now I'm going in with a layer of base gel. Since we're doing an all gel set, you want to apply a layer of base gel just to your natural nail to protect it from staining, and it also grips onto the polygel that you're applying on top of it so that your nails won't pop off or anything. If you're using dual forms, you definitely want to apply this to your nails as well before you apply the dual forms on top of your nail. So I cured that for 60 seconds. If you guys are interested in how I shape up my nail tips and stuff, I will link my polygel prep video in the cards if you're interested. But yeah, on this nail I'm actually going to be doing an ombre. So for the bottom color I'm using shade 852, which is that lilac shade, and I'm applying only like a little bit of it just for the tip color, it's going to be like the background for the plaid nail design. So where the tip and the natural nail meet, you want to make sure that you brush it up so that when you place the top color on top of there and blend it down, it just like nicely fades into the bottom color without like a harsh lump there or anything, if you know what I mean. What I should have done was do the plaid design after I applied the tip color. But you guys know me, I normally just think of things as I go along. I don't really like plan my designs out. Like I have an idea in my head before I start the video, but I don't really know how like I want to do it sometimes. So yeah, this was one of those times. So I should have done the plaid on the tip of the nails first and then went in and did the ombre, because it would have faded nicely down into the plaid. So I'll actually be going in with a little bit more later on to like fix that. You guys will see what I mean. But for right now, I'm just applying the tip color and then I'm going to cure that. Now I'm going to be taking that shade 853 and applying a small bead of it onto the nails, and I'm going to be using that as the top color for the ombre. So I'm going to be blending that color where the tip and the natural nail meet. I kind of like pat the polygel in place, and then where the tip and the natural nail meet, I kind of just like brush the polygel into the bottom color, and you can kind of like brush it over the tip a little bit just to kind of like blend it a little better. As you can see, it just kind of blends it better. And like I said earlier, the base gel works really good as a slip solution with these polygels. It makes them a lot softer and easier to work with. So I'm kind of using a mix of that and the 2-in-1 like nail slip solution and nail cleanser that came with the kit, if my brush gets like too sticky. Now I'm going to be taking this really pretty like purple sparkly diamond gel polish from Burano, and I'm placing a thin layer of that onto my pinky nail, and I'm going to be placing some glitters into the gel. I'm using a bunch of glitters. I'm using a glitter mix called Girly Bangles from eBay. If I can find it still, I will link it down below. I'm not sure if it's still available because this is an old glitter mix. I've had it for like a year and never used it. I'm also using some butterflies, some clear iridescent glitters, and like just like miscellaneous glitters from that glitter mix. There's like little flower ones in there and stuff as well. And if you have to, you can apply a little bit of base gel on the nail, just so that the glitters stay down. Sometimes it won't stick into the glitter gel because it's like a little gritty, so you need to apply like something over it, if that makes sense. So I'm going to be doing that, and on the middle finger I'm pretty much going to be doing the same thing, applying that same purple shade and then more glitters. Now I'm going to be doing the plaid design. Like I said, I should have done this first because then I could have just faded the top color down into the ombre. But the reason why I'm doing this, I'm going to be encapsulating it, is because I wanted that ombre effect with the plaid. So yeah, I'm just going to go back in with a little bit of purple after this. But the colors I'm using are Blanc from Makartt, which is the white polish, Noir, which is the black polish, and the pink one is called Toucan. So right now I'm drawing two really thick white lines, and I'm kind of like flash curing as I go so I don't like mess it up, because I have a tendency to do that. So yeah, this is the easiest way I found to do the plaid, like a basic plaid design. So you want to draw like two like really thick white lines, and then you're basically going to draw the black lines over it. So it just looks like you have more lines, if that makes sense. So yeah, now that you've got your two thick white lines, you're just going to make two black lines on the outside of each of those white lines, and then one skinny line in the middle. So as you can see, I've made the two lines on the outside, and now I'm making the skinny one going on the inside. And to get thinner lines, you can use the tip of your brush. And I do not recommend drinking coffee before doing this, because that was my problem. My hands were literally shaking, and I was making this like way more difficult than it needed to be. So yeah, I don't know why I decided to drink coffee, but it's probably because I do my nails late at night. So yeah, just make like a thin line in between there. It doesn't really need to be like perfect or anything. I was like obsessing over it, but it wasn't that serious. But yeah, as you can see, making the two thicker white lines, it just like ties everything together. It makes it look like you have more lines in the end, and rather than drawing each individual line and sitting there forever doing that. So yeah, I'm gonna cure that. And then I'm going to go in with that shade Toucan, just going one line up the side and one across. And then I'm going to repeat that on the next nail. Okay, so now I'm going in with that shade 853, a very small bead. You really don't need a lot. And I'm just doing that to fade it down into the tip of the nail so that everything looks nicely blended, like it's just an ombre nail with plaid at the tip. If you're recreating this set, you can just do it the other way around, where you do the plaid first and then go in with the tip color last. But like I said, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and it was kind of like a last minute thing. But yeah, I really love the way the plaid turned out. The inspiration was like that show Clueless. I know most of you probably do remember that show. But yeah, I was going for a really girly like plaid design that gives off that Clueless vibe. I don't know, they really remind me of that show, like with the butterflies and the flowers and the hearts and the plaid. I thought it would be a really cute set for like this time of year. It's like a Clueless set, but it's also like really girly and stuff like that. I don't know, I really love the way they turned out. So after I do this, I'm going to cure in my lamp for a full 60 seconds before I go to encapsulate. And now I'm going to go ahead and encapsulate all the nails with the clear polygel from the kit. All I really do is just squeeze out how much I need onto the nail. I'm pretty good at judging how much I need. And I'm using the base gel for this as a slip solution as well. So I usually squeeze it out with the rounded end by the cuticle area, because when I pat the polygel in place, I kind of use that rounded end to build my apex, and I don't really brush it down. I go over this a lot in my polygel prep video, but yeah, I kind of use that to build my apex. And for the rest of the polygel, I kind of just pat side to side down the nail and just make sure you get the sidewalls covered and everything like that, and smooth your nail out as much as you can before you cure in your lamp. That's the good thing about polygel. You have that time frame to work with your polygel, so definitely take advantage of it. It's not like acrylic where it's going to dry really fast and you can't do nothing about it but fix it when you file. You have that time to work with it, because polygel is not, you know, set in stone until you cure it in your lamp. So definitely take advantage of that to save yourself the extra work in the end. On this nail, I did go in with a little bit more because I wanted more of an apex. The other two nails, they were already kind of had more product on them, so I didn't really have to do that. And I didn't have to do that on the pinky either, but on this nail I just went in with a little bit more. And after I do this, I'm going to cure the nails in my lamp for a full 60 seconds. I'm going to be flash curing in between just to hold the gel in place. But yeah, I cure for a full 60 seconds and then I cleanse with a nail cleanser before I go to file. Moving on to the filing, I'm going to start by debulking my nails. I'm using a medium grit ceramic drill bit, and I'm just like filing around the cuticle area to start. I try to get that down as low as I can before I go in with my cuticle bit, and then I kind of file side to side to smooth out the whole nail along the side walls and underneath the nail. You want to make sure you get every part of your nail, especially underneath the nail. You don't want any like plastic or anything underneath there, because you will see those things in your end result. So definitely make sure you're checking your nail from all angles, like putting your finger over your nail and feeling if it's smooth. If you feel any lumps, you know you have to go back and file. But yeah, I try to get the cuticle area down as low as I can. Even though this is a safety bit, I try to get it as low as I can so that when I go in with my cuticle bit, I can just seal around the cuticle so I don't get lifting. Now I'm going to take my cuticle bit and finally go in and seal around the cuticle. I'm using my cuticle bit on a low speed. I know it looks like I'm going really fast and rough, but I'm actually going, you know, at a normal speed. I just sped the video up, otherwise it would have been 40 minutes long. But yeah, it gets behind like where the artificial nail is and the cuticle area. It cleans right in that area, so it kind of like also helps to seal it at the same time. But you always want to use your cuticle bits on a low speed and keep your drill moving. Keep your drill moving no matter what you're doing, to avoid damaging your natural nails. But yeah, these nails file down really fast. That's a good thing about polygel. It files down way faster than acrylic. So yeah, now I'm gonna go ahead and shape up the nails. I'm doing a long tapered square, so right now I'm filing straight on the sides to take off the bulk on the sides, and then I'm gonna angle my file inward to file in the tip to get that tapered square look, and then I'm just gonna buff over the nails to get out the scratches. To finish up the design, I'm just going to go in and apply some bling to the nails. I tried to be really unique with my bling placement on this set, but I also tried to use like stones and stuff that kind of reminded me of the show. So like hearts, butterflies, and flowers and stuff kind of give me that Clueless vibe. So I wanted to only stick to those things because I didn't want to use other types of stones that would kind of like throw off the vibe, if you know what I mean. So for the bigger stones, I'm using Beetle's Rhinestone Gel to attach those. For bigger stones, you need something with a strong hold. If you use regular bling gel or top coat, they're not going to stay on. For the rest of the stones, which I'm using some AB rhinestones, these little purple teardrop stones, and some other size stones, which I will try to link down below. I don't really remember where I got them, but I'm sure I can find like a link. But yeah, for those, I'm just placing them in the top coat because I don't keep my nails on long. And the Makartt top gel does hold them for a little while, so I'll be good on that note. But yeah, other than that, I'm just going to cure my nails in my lamp and I'm done. I really hope you guys like this set. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm freaking obsessed with this set. I'm definitely going to keep this on for like the rest of the week. My next design is probably going to be on my practice hand, because yeah, I'm like in love with these nails. Let me know what you guys think. It helps me know what kind of content you guys like. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload a new video. And if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you go ahead and do that. I post nail tutorials and reviews every week. You definitely don't want to miss out. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Love you guys.
Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone. Yeah, I don't wanna put no pressure on you. I just wanna put a blessing on you. Since our last undressing session, I'm not really sure if you've been checking. I'm progressing. I just heard my songs is popping out in Macedonia and even Serbia. I don't mean to burden you. If you got a man since then, I understand. Last thing I wanna do is get you jammed, especially if he's the fan. He probably never wanna hear my shit again. And I need every single sound scan. But if you single and you down, then I'm in your town feeling for another round. I was counting down the days, been more patient than a Browns fan. Where that chip at? Probably on your shoulder, cause I forgot to hit back. Left you on red, apologies are said, but often never meant. Well, fuck that, I repent for message never sent now.
Hello, stranger, it's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. And usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option due to unusual rain and thunder, baby, I wonder, would you just put your sweats on for me? Yeah. 'Cause I got the plug, I made the call for green. I'm talking late night fire. Let me live a great time, yeah. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will.